Hi, thank you for all the questions that came in after I posted a request for questions so that I could answer them for our mystery school participants. And this is the first question that came in. What can someone do when they are having trouble socializing and making new friends in a new environment? So I want everyone to realize that my answer is going to come from the same wisdom that you tap into already. It's just not as apparent to you, perhaps, because you haven't seen yet how to access that wisdom. And that's the reason for these questions, Q&As, if you will, because it's made such a remarkable difference in my own life that I just want everyone to see how to tap into their wisdom. So I want you to pause this recording while you reflect on this question yourself. Quiet reflection, like clear your mind of any preconceived notions that you have about making new friends in a new environment. And then open up, you pause the video, reflect, and then open the video again for my response and see how close your response is to mine. Because I really want to make a point that wisdom is for everyone in a clear mind. Okay, so here's what I would say. You know, there used to be, talk about preconceived notions. There used to be this notion that it takes X number of years. I'm not even going to say the number. I remember what the number was because I remember when I moved to a new town, and that got in my way. Preconceived notions, the way we're taught or conditioned to think, gets in our way of a deeper knowing. So what comes to me is that I've lived in the same place now for, I think it's been 20 years. And do you know what? I still make new friends. So it has nothing to do with the length of time you've lived anywhere. What it has to do with is, I was going to say the state of mind you're in, but it's more than a state of mind. If you're in a state of mind of openness and wanting to meet people, it doesn't matter whether you've been somewhere for one day or 20 years. What matters is a desire to be somebody's friend. You know, how many people do we meet that it just doesn't click with for, oh, it's fun meeting new people, but there's just not enough energy, if you will, between the two people to want to continue to keep something going. And sometimes there's energy on one side and not on the other side. So the one that doesn't feel the energy might feel sort of obligated to keep a friendship going. But none of that matters. It doesn't matter because friendship, I'm trying to see how to put this out so it doesn't sound woo-woo or weird, because it's not. But friendship really is the relationship we have with us, with our own thinking. So if you've got the thinking that this is going to be difficult, you're going to put out those sort of vibes. You know how we feel what we think, and then we behave according to how we're feeling. So if we're having insecure thoughts and we feel insecure, guess how we're going to behave? We're going to behave insecure. And that's not a real magnet to meet new people. But if you're just open and you enjoy hearing about other people's lives, what they're seeing, it's bound to happen. And, you know, in the three principles world, the three principles, it's the whole world, but the three principles community comprised of thousands of people who are wanting to see more clearly and understand more deeply how to access a deeper wisdom as often as possible, a spiritual wisdom as often as possible, not religious, spiritual, meaning who we really are at our core, our soul, not the human brain conditioning. So the way to make friends is about listening, really listening without needing to respond in any way, unless the speaker asks for a response. Doesn't mean that you listen, you know, with your mouth clenched, dying to say something. It means that you listen with curiosity. Like, we never know what the next sentence is going to be for somebody. We don't know where their original idea is going to lead to. That's what you want to listen for, with nothing on your mind, so that you're not filtering what they're saying through all of your beliefs and ideas and values and all of that stuff that we've learned. Believe me, deep wisdom is automatically full of wonderful morality. Deep wisdom will never give you any idea or answer that is not going to be good for everyone involved. Test it out if you don't believe me. You know, life is like a laboratory. Okay, thank you for that question. It was a really good one. Bye for now.